Roblox is a site built upon player content and user creativity. But what happens if creativity goes too far? Well, as far back as March of 2007, players were able to upload their own custom shirts. Later being renamed to t-shirts, everyone on the platform had the permission to upload any design they wanted. And for a game being on the World Wide Web, you can already tell where this is going. This simple update sparked a little fire into the eyes of Roblox higher-ups. Roblox had the plan for current day UGC all the way back in 2007, which is absurd to think about considering it took all the way to 2019 for it to be officially revealed.
You guys are wired into what people want, and it's gonna blow everybody away.
Oh my goodness!
But I'm not here to bore my audience with a history lesson. I'm here to get down to the nitty-gritty. What happened to the simple, wholesome Roblox UGC catalog we once loved? Well, custom t-shirts turned into shirts and pants, which eventually turned into what we have today. It's what we call a snowball effect, and don't get me wrong, customization is a good thing, but not when it morphs into what we essentially have an everything goes catalog. JPEGs are allowed for some reason.
Rehab was supposed to be a fresh start.
And bypass names happen all the time. However, this isn't a new problem for the platform. Bypass games and shirts have been around since the beginning of player customization. It's only becoming talked about more because players have to be accepted into the program by Roblox. And don't forget, people make real money off these items, and it really can't be helped. I mean, the internet is gonna do what it does best.
Roblox. Shirts and shirts. Shirts and shirts.
Examples. What are examples? To understand why UGC is in the state it's in right now, you have to first identify the problem. Examples help put some facts behind your claims. I'm claiming that the effects of the UGC epidemic is negative for not only Roblox, but for the community as well. Now class, if you're still interested, tell me what you think of biggest noob face accessory. Teapot for 999 million Robux. Gray robot furry. Holy skibbity toilet. Suspicious imposter crewmate Among Us red. A lot of suspicious imposter crewmate items. Cold blushy cute girl. Fast food warrior. Actually this one's pretty cool. Coincidentally, when I was editing this video, CowCowManMan Thingit actually posted a video about Roblox UGC yesterday. And I already watched it, and it brought light to some of the things I was talking about in this video already. He brings up the account Peak UGC, which is actually the Twitter account I've been referring to for some of the items I've been showcasing in this video already, like the bypassed items. So it's not just me talking about this. There's other huge Roblox YouTubers as well bringing light to this situation. And it's not really a situation. It's like an ongoing problem. It's like a tsunami. We are going to have to take matters into our own hands. Any Roblox admins that made it this far, here's free material. I wanted to start off with the copies because these bypasses are just hilarious. I mean, so as you can see here, we have Astrolite Warrior Feathers, and then we have Astrolite Reaper Hood. Combine these together and you get the Dominus Astra. I mean, what is going on here? They're doing wrong by copying and bypassing. Of course they are, you know, but at the end of the day, you really just gotta give them props. You know, they're getting their money up, they're getting their bread up. It's not their fault that their items got overlooked and got accepted. Here are some examples of people taking advantage of what they have and having free Dominuses. And also that Dominus Astra bypass I just showed, that is still on Roblox and you can purchase that. You can have a Dominus, anyone can have a Dominus at this point. I don't want to sit here and nitpick every single bypassed item because that's just not what I want to have in this video. That's not my intentions. But I thought it was pretty funny when I was looking through Peak UGC and I saw an exact replica of the Rainbow Shaggy. I mean, this is insane. I want to rant about some specific patterns I've been seeing in the current UGC catalog. Just pure lazy items. I really mean this when I say this. How are people uploading images and it just gets passed? I mean, they're uploading straight JPEGs to the platform. I don't know how this is even allowed because I remember in a time of Roblox, back in my day, a couple years ago, when you would upload a JPEG when you're, you know, making a game for fun, and Roblox just straight up bans your account for like a week because you uploaded a face of someone. You know, now you can upload a face of really anyone and it'll get passed. I really mean no offense to Roblox, because I know it's hard running a site with millions of players every single day playing and creating, you know, different items and such. But how are we gonna let some of this slide? I mean, come on. Stinky knows what's up. This guy has my back. The 2023 community isn't as dumb as I thought. I'm really just trying to shed some light on this because I hardly see YouTubers talking about, you know, the JPEG and images. Now, there is nothing wrong with what these guys are doing at all, right? Except for this, it's an image. I mean, they modeled the item and published it legally. There's nothing wrong with it, essentially, right? I just think that the UGC catalog got so corrupted with just brain rot that really anyone can sell anything nowadays. Another nitpick I have is people when they do these faces. Like, I remember a time, it wasn't that long ago, you know, 2 years ago, where nothing anime related could be on the platform and you had to always switch something up because of copyright. And now people are just ripping the faces straight off from shows and putting them on heads. Like, Roblox faces have no meaning anymore, and I think it's hilarious. And like I said before, I know I don't want to keep repeating myself, but these guys, they're essentially not doing anything wrong. I mean, they're just taking advantage of the situation. I actually have a little bit of respect for them for making bread off of all of this, because people hustle. People hustle. There's no point in buying traditional Roblox faces or Roblox items to begin with. I mean, how can Roblox compete with some of the greats like Cartoon Dad Head? There's nothing that lives up to this. Here we go with the decal face. For free too? Yeah, I don't blame him. Well, would you look at this? Also, something tells me that he doesn't have headless. Now this is just out of hand. This is out of pocket. What is going on? Come on. Yo, I found my counterpart. We're best friends now. I'm talking to this guy, but I see a fake Valkyrie in my vision. Or, oh, looks like he died. I'm pretty sure this is a fake Valkyrie. Whoa, would you look at that? You see, me and Sackboy, we think alike. I'm scouting. It's like I'm hunting. So this is real headless. This is what I call a real headless player. Doesn't really care too much. You know, a little confit. This guy is dripped out in Panda Buy merch. It's like them people in real life when they stack Panda Buy items and you can just tell they get all of their clothes from China. It's like you gotta switch it up, man. There's nothing really wrong with UGC items. I'm really just playing devil's advocate. This may be the future of Roblox and I just don't know it yet. I just loaded into the game and look what I see. Can't get better than this. I swear, you cannot make this stuff up. The comedic timing in this video is out of hand. Surprisingly, I have not seen one fake Dominus. Why spend $300 when you could spend, I don't know, 2 cents on a fake headless? And honestly, I completely agree. It's like every player nowadays has bought either a lazy, copied UGC item, or just a straight one-to-one of a previous Roblox item. But what does that have to do with the bigger picture? Why am I making a big deal out of something that I am profiting off of? Both are great questions. The second one, money. But the first question is a little tougher to answer. I'm no Roblox scientist, but I can predict that the market is going to soon be flooded with items that have no meaning. Original Roblox items will fade into the abyss, and a million copies of one item will be normal. The end goal for Roblox has the community in mind, but it doesn't seem that way for many.
The user-generated catalog was your fault, Mr. Bazooki.
Get out of my head.
Are you having fun? Do you regret your creation?
But it's for the players. It's all for the players.
No. Ha ha ha, my baby boy. Your intention wasn't for the players. It was for you.
No! Ah!
Does anime and video games pique your interest? If any applies to you, I consider checking out this unique selection of anime and video game items on Roblox, made by yours truly. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into curating the production of these wonderful products. If you want to buy any of these amazing treasures, I would suggest going to the description and clicking the links. I briefly talked about how flooded the current day UGC market is, but what does that mean and how is it relevant? Roblox has a history of players flooding a market with low effort items, such as the t-shirt and shirt market. You can't escape copies when searching for something specific there. It's essentially impossible to pay the original creator for their design, because you cannot find the original creator in the first place. If the first item that shows up is a copy and paste of someone else's item, what's stopping people from buying that option? Nothing. What is nothing? No, we're not doing that again. This is why I predict that the UGC catalog will more or less end up the same as the t-shirt catalog. Of course, there is going to be more moderation, but it will be very improbable to find every single copy. I mean, the problem is already arising. With roughly 2,000 members in the program, could you imagine what it will be like if the program became public? Sometime this year, Roblox announced that public UGC is a possibility. I think everyone in the community was against that idea. It's already hard enough finding an original item, but that's my personal yapping. Not a lot of YouTubers talk about Roblox UGC in the way I'm talking about it, and although I don't really agree with the title, I do like to get a perspective on what people think, random players in the community, right? I don't agree with the fact that Roblox is destroying itself by the UGC. I think it's a very creative direction that Roblox took, and I think it helped the platform in many ways. Now, we can see a lot of people are talking about the moderation, which is what I briefly went over in this video already. This guy brought up a good point with the limited knockoffs. It's not just normal items that are being knocked off, it's also limited knockoffs as well. Now, although people are saying that they don't want to spend, 2,000 or 10,000 Robux on a limited UGC item created by a player on the platform, I have to say this, just don't buy it if you don't agree with the price.
Evil UGC creators be like, I won't copy from Roblox Limiteds and create good looking and original ideas.
This is a very good point, but if the moderators could do that, I think they would have done that already. And they are doing their job, just UGC got to such a large scale that it's really hard to, get on to people of every single item on the platform. This guy basically predicted the future. This is what I was talking about, how clothing was being copied, t-shirts, pants, shirts, and Roblox ended up just giving up. True, probably it's gonna happen. It's probably happening already. A lot of people are talking about how they really do not like, copies of other items, because I think they actually are understanding that this is bad for the market. I was this close to finishing this video after days of editing, and of course, more news of the UGC came out when I was almost done. Starting today, no new bodies and heads can be sold for free. Now, I don't know if this is an L or a W, because I don't really buy community like UGC faces and heads, but it looks like people are saying that this is a Roblox L. I don't really know. I mean, I thought this was pretty funny. I really have no take on this, but I think it's important for this video because, it adds to a lot of what I'm saying. To be honest, I have no clue why Roblox did this. I mean, I think it was a pretty good addition to the community. People didn't have to buy Robux to, at least have something on their avatar other than like the free stuff that Roblox gives out. But I thought this was definitely worth mentioning. And also, something to note real quick, they're actually opening up the 3D marketplace next year rather than this year. So now we have one more year before the day of reckoning.
The UGC market will be pizza after a year.
If you read the disclaimer, this video was mainly for entertainment. To be honest, this entire video is an experiment to see how longer videos perform on my channel. However, while I was compiling this video, I really did start to be concerned about the future of Roblox. I love this platform and I owe absolutely everything to it. I am an old school player. I have seen a lot while playing this game. And as an older player, I wholeheartedly believe UGC is an amazing addition. I just hope the higher ups make the right decisions and maybe understand the community a teeny bit more. Since you, the viewer, made it this far, I can guess that you probably care a little about what I say. And if you do, I consider subscribing so I can continue to see how much I can get away with before getting kicked out of the Video Stars program.
Ooh, no, I don't get it. Feel like the world ain't been straight in a minute. Nobody's safe and the energy different. I stay to myself, I be minding my business.